I was never going to be a men's physique.
Didn't have much of an off season.
I like his physique better.
I'm always very energetic. I will have to put me as one of the greatest.
Mr. Olympia was won by the back.
Now, some people, when your injury happened, right, the pec tear, they pointed fingers at Larry Wheels because he was there, obviously. They said it was partially his fault, he wasn't spotting you right, or maybe he was encouraging you to lift so heavy. What do you say to that?
I mean, absolutely not. You know, like, you can't blame him. It's just, people would say that is out of this world. And it's just like anyone, right? If you put any of these guys that are talking this, say, oh, see Larry in the gym. One, they'll be like, all right, mate, can I get a picture? And two, they'd love it if they could get a photo with him, right? And then they would be trying to lift more than they would normally too. It's just who we are, right? It's the heart. It's not ego, because that would have been doing something I knew I couldn't do, and that would have been stupid. I wasn't being stupid, you know. I was pumped. I was ready, you know. I want to work hard. I want to better myself, and you want to push those limits, right? We're the sort of people that are pushing limits on a lot of things, and if we don't push those limits, you're not going to get where you want to be. So I don't blame him at all. You know, if anything saved my life, right, I'd be dead if he wasn't there. You know, if Larry Wheels wasn't behind there, I would have died.
Because when the pec tore, he actually held the bar. Yeah. Because you slid under him, basically. Yeah. That's true.
I slid under. He held that bar solid still. Like, if you watch that video, well, I haven't, but as you always said, that bar doesn't even move for like 2 seconds, right? He's got that 220 kilos with one hand. And like, if I was spotting someone, and I would be scared from grabbing that bar that I would tear something, you know? Because that's normally what would happen, right? It's that kind of unnatural movement of you helping someone else or doing something that would cause a problem, right? And I'm just so lucky for that. Because even if I hadn't died, someone else was there, I'd at least have cracked ribs or worse, right? Because my pec would have come down, this would have been snapped like that. I don't even know what to say, because people just want to pick at anything, you know, and bring up negativity. I don't even know why, but it's just the way they are on it. I saw something the other day that said, on someone's page, it said I'm talking negativity, right? They talk bad about you because they can't talk to you. And I thought, you know what? It's so true. Like, I know it kind of sounds a little bit cocky, but it's true, right? If you can't ring me, most people talk about me. That's it, right? There's no one's number I've got that I talk bad about. Let's put it that way.
I think a lot of times it's for attention, you know, just to bring the attention out. So yeah, you know, for whatever reason. So after the injury, right? Larry Wheels posted a video, and he was saying that, you know, people should support you in the surgery to send you money because of the health insurance, whatever, right? You didn't have the coverage in Dubai. So did you guys raise the money? Did you guys take care of the bills and everything?
Yeah, man, we did. And well, I mean, like the original upfront costs, of course, but it's costed me and my parents literally a lot more since I've come out, right, with the rehab and everything I had to do to get back. But yeah, I can't believe that. You know, absolutely mind blown. And again, this shows like how much people have respected me and realized that I've got a lot of heart, because no one would have donated, right? And you see these people commenting blah 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 about the GoFundMe, and then you see people replying to them, and they're like, dude, if you had a GoFundMe, you wouldn't earn $5. I'm like, yeah, so true.
Well, that's good. That's good. That's a good blessing.
Absolutely out of this world. I think we raised $40,000. By the bill when I left the hospital was like £29,000. So not far off. I mean, like, it was like $1,200 left from that, right? When I left the hospital, when I had to go back again, I saw the surgeon like every week. I had to pay for that, and then obviously the rehab physio, whatever. But yeah, the upfront fee of the surgery was absolutely outrageous. You know, and like, I mean, they're talking about like, why haven't you got that money? I mean, I'm 23. You know, like, even my parents don't have 40 grand in the bank saved up. I mean, not a lot of people do, right? So, and it's not one of those things you can be like, oh, here's a Klarna, let me pay £100 a week for the rest of my life. They're like, mate, we want this now when you leave the hospital. Or they actually, so it took a while for the money to come out of the GoFundMe to pay the hospital, and they took my passport. They said, you either pay or we take your passport. So they took my passport, right? So I wasn't going to leave or go anywhere.
Wow, that's strict over there, huh?
Yeah.
Is life in Dubai very expensive in general, like for like regular everyday things?
Not, you know, again, this is someone said, why is this kid asking for money when he's living in Dubai? Again, I wasn't planned to be here this long. But no, I mean, it's life. I think this is something that people overreact about, and it's something that you do yourself, right? I think you can live in pretty much nearly every city in the world for around the same sort of price. It just depends what you do, you know. Like I come here, I have an apartment, a hotel, a flat, I rent a car, cheap car. You know, I pay for food. That's all I do. I'm not out at the beach clubs drinking vodka every day. You know, like everyone thinks is what happens when you come to Dubai, right? I'm just here trying to be a bodybuilder. So the price for me to be in Dubai is basically the same as it would be to be in Tampa or being in the UK, you know? And I just think it's being stupid. You can make it expensive or you can make it cheap, you know? Again, with anything in life, right? Even like you talk about being bodybuilding, people are like, oh, I can't be a bodybuilder because I've got no money. But I mean, there's ways around everything, right?